Hey, we're the pirate team, and we're team number 7, and we played primarily with the Bluetooth module, so we can control the Bluetooth module with our Android phones.
So, you guys can get in my face. I'd like to open my eye because we decided that eye patches discriminate against the disabled. As a blind, well, partially blind pirate, I should be able to look at people with 2 eyes. I should also be able to not look at people with 2 eyes. So I will now close my eye. Okay, I can't see what's going on. Did it close?
No.
No, I also can't see well enough to type. Yeah. So let's put my eye back on so I can actually see you all in a pseudo-random manner. Sorry, it's slow to type. So as a pirate, there's many things I would like to do. So supposing I saw a wench one day and I would want to wink at her. Wink. Other things I might like to do, I might like to. Ooh, that's no flow of words. Look. Well, it's close. No, go back, Google.
The button interface is
I can't actually see enough. Yeah, would you like to type in? Or just announce it. I have an accent. I'm sorry. Pirates talk like this.
Look.
Other way. Other way. The other way. Other, keep going. Do you really think I could see this camera? It's not an actual eye. Am I looking around?
20 degrees left. Your left. Again.
Yeah, do it again.
Am I looking around? Yay. So I can close my eye now as well. Okay, so there's a few other features we added as well into it here. If I can just take this back for a second. What do pirates say?
Yarr.
R. That's a very weak R there. I'm sorry, guys.
Whoops. It's a magnet. It's going to keep the speaker from working.
So along the same lines, I also have a pirate mode where I can sing a few songs. We all ready?
Yep.
Because I can't see anything that's going on at all. And that's a very bad yo-ho-ho there. So I have to say, it's an awful lot of work to try and work this from the phone here. I mean, I have to talk to it. I have to press buttons. I'm pretty much burnt out. So Contra had some great ideas along the way. Is that a pirate's mood can be judged by his Twitter.
Yeah.
So we were actually, well, you can probably best explain.
Yeah. So we had a bit of trouble getting Node.js hooked up using a library called Noble to do the Bluetooth low energy stuff. So we didn't actually get this portion working, but basically it would follow somebody's Twitter feed using the Firehose API and do sentiment analysis on any tweets that came out. So negative tweets would change the eye, Positive tweets would change it. Neutral ones would change it. So based on the pirate's mood, his eye would reflect that. So at all times, both of his eyes should match as long as he's tweeting about what's going on in his day. What do you want to do there? Do you want to show the camera? So we have a skeleton dance as well.
Dance start.
Did it go?
Rotating. Turn just your head. Just neck. Yeah. A little bit more. A little bit more. Thank you.
Or do you want me to say?
Dance start.
I recognize the command, but maybe the motor's not hooked up. So we hook
I can feel a buzz.
Okay. We hooked the skeleton to one of those little tumbler motors, so it might have come undone.
So how do we put it all together on this? So we use a number of the modules. We use the BTLE a lot to try and get data back and forth. So hooking up to the phone, they'll send commands using the Google API to do the voice recognition. This basically let us pipe the data in and out easily. It's a bit more of a challenge trying to have it hook up to a PC. We're having some of the same problems some of the other teams had, as the library isn't very stable. And basically it would kick us out after about 2 seconds once we'd finally connect.
Power's off.
The other one I have here is my parrot on my arm is under remote control. He can also be controlled by Bluetooth. At the moment, I think my arm has disconnected itself.
Yeah, it's disconnected to the power.
So apparently the shaking violently from the skeleton has dislodged this.
But we used a different BLE module. We used an actual full-size BLE module on an Arduino Uno and got it connected. And it uses a different app. That's a Red Bear. So Red Bear has an app to talk to the on the thing. And the interface on the app is different. The interface on the Shadow app, we send text back and forth. And the interface on the regular BLE is more like Jacob demonstrated, where you toggle pins. You can use either input, output, pulse width motor, or pulse width modulation. So that's where we had the pulse width modulation going with the bird around, but unfortunately that's not working right now.
Last comments?
So one of the other things was actually, has anyone here ever played with a shadow board? Ever find the cables are a little bit short on the short side, like maybe try and get down to your eye? So some of the things we did is we got 2 of the breakout boards and used those, basically create an I2C bus extender, so we could run a cable down to the OLED, which talks with the wire library. The other thing we had was for the audio there, we went out and we gutted a greeting card to get an audio playback module, but then we didn't know how to drive it. So we took the buzzer module and I hit it with a screwdriver and the buzzer fell off. And then we could use that as a driver to turn on and off power to a greeting card to play the sounds. The clothing here, it may look like I just happen to have pirate costumes. Marita sewed this. So this was all Goodwill finds today, where $11 was spent at Goodwill. The floppy hat was repurposed as a pirate hat. I admit I do actually own 2 swords, but never mind that. The shirt was quickly adapted, and there's very, very nice strings here attached. It shows off my manly chest. And finally, also the skeleton, we laser cut this from lunch. Not a hot dog, it's actually from one of the plates that we used. And if I could actually read my own notes, I could say a lot more.
You're done.
All right, thank you.